Hey everybody, it's Molly with All Ears. I am here at Magic Kingdom today with a brand new video. Today's challenge: is it possible to do everything in the Magic Kingdom right now when there's no Fast Pass and limited hours? Answer? We're gonna find out. I honestly don't know. There are 27 different attractions open in the Magic Kingdom right now. I'm gonna try and do them all. I got 10 hours to do it. Wish me luck. Let's go. It's about between 8:45 and 8:50 right now. A very empty Main Street, USA. And I am headed to Frontierland for my first two attractions. So right now, there are 21 rides open. That's my first goal. I'm gonna first try and do all 21 moving vehicle ride style attractions. If I'm moving and grooving, we will add in the other attractions. There's 6 other attractions. Those are like your theater shows, like the Tiki Room or Mickey's PhilharMagic, like Swiss Family Treehouse, some kind of like other type attractions. Totaling 27. I've got 10 hours. That's how long the park's open today, which averages about 3 an hour. So I literally have no idea if this will be possible. Of course, the big attractions I'm trying to do today, well, I'm trying to do them all, but the big ones, the ones that have projected to have the longest wait time: Splash Mountain, Big Thunder Mountain Railroad, Seven Dwarfs Mine Train. Of course, we've got classics like Peter Pan's Flight, Pirates of the Caribbean, Haunted Mansion, Space Mountain. It's a lot of big attractions, and again, there's no Fast Pass right now, so here we go. About 5 minutes till park open. Hoping to be getting into the splash queue ASAP. First things first, I do see that they are running empty logs, which is good. That means hopefully that they're not having a delayed open, which can happen on attractions. Sometimes it happens at Splash. In the Magic Kingdom, since it reopened, it's usually got the longest wait time of the day, so I want to knock it out ASAP. No posted wait time yet, but morning. We are moving. They must have literally just opened, and we are grooving. Hang on, I'm not ready for Splash yet. One moment. I'm ready now. Why do I do my hair? Fine. Park just officially open, and I am about to board my first attraction, and this is a big one to knock out.
Mark my word.
Gotta hang on to this for the big one.
Rare rabbit. He should have realized that I'll just have to skin ya.
Thank you, Hat. Escaping relatively unscathed. Molly must do score. Splash Mountain, 5 out of 5. It's my least favorite of the mountains, sorry, but it's still a must do. Big Thunder Mountain. 5-minute wait, that's what we like to see. Hello. Good morning. Good morning. Big Thunder Mountain, 5 out of 5. One of my personal favorites. The only thing I don't love right now is that you cannot request seats, so I'd like to sit in the back because you get more of the like whoosh feel. You can get whipped around a little more, but it's still fun. Still a delight, highly recommend. 2 of the mountains done. Park's open for like 30 minutes. So I was torn between a few things. I thought about running to Fantasyland to try and get on Mine Train, which has a posted 25-minute wait, longest wait in the park right now. But I also thought Pirates of the Caribbean and Jungle Cruise have had somewhat long lines recently, Pirates has gotten upwards of 30-40 minutes multiple times since I've been here recently. Jungle Cruise around 30, so I'm gonna actually try and knock both of those out in the next half an hour. Hello! How are you? Good. All right, posted 15-minute wait on Pirates. So far, been moving and grooving through the queue. I love this attraction. I love this song.
Get on the broadside! Pound them, lads! Pound them! Everyone an Eglair!
Pirates of the Caribbean done. Strong 5 out of 5. That is probably my favorite family attraction. No height requirement in the Magic Kingdom. I just love that attraction. I think it's amazing. So yes, I definitely think you should do it. Definitely a must do. I'm glad I did it when I did because it actually did have a little bit of a wait. I mean, it was like not even 10 minutes. It's probably closer to 6 or 7 minutes, but all the wait times right now really rely on what the attractions like, how it loads and unloads and the capacity. So Omnimover attractions like Haunted Mansion are going to be able to accommodate people a lot quicker than Pirates of the Caribbean, which has to stop. They can only load the front row and the back row, etc., etc. So hello.
Come on in, folks. Watch your head and step. Use those handrails.
Okay.
Deeper and deeper into the jungle, of course. Everybody say, ooh. Everybody say, ah. Yeah, that sounded kind of like inspiration. This is an African bull elephant, the second most feared animal in the jungle. There's only one thing scarier, his mother-in-law.
Turns out riding Jungle Cruise early was a very good decision. It already has a 30-minute posted wait, and the queue's all the way weaving out here now, so looks like I played that one well. All right, there's no wait for Aladdin right now, so since I'm standing literally right here, I'm gonna get in there because I think I can get on the next one, hopefully. Jungle Cruise, 5 stars. Spoiler alert, I'm gonna give all the classics 5 stars. No, it's a classic, it's funny, it changes every time because it's all about your skipper. Such a delight, a must-do in my opinion if you're able to. Maybe not quite as much as a must-do for me as like Pirates or Haunted Mansion, but still an icon.
Para su seguridad, permanezca sentado con el cinturón de seguridad ajustado.
So there are extra carpets, but they closed it after me, so either way, good for me, hooray. I asked, the front goes up and down, the back goes forward and backwards, so if you want to go up and down, you want to sit in the front. Woo! If you sit in the front, you can like reach back and do the rocking thing. You can reach it. It doesn't seem to be working, but I am touching the button. Magic Carpets of Aladdin, I give it like, I don't know, a 2.5, 3, something like that. It's a Dumbo style attraction, but Dumbo's better if you've got a big Aladdin fan, if you've got a kid who's too small to ride things, if there's no line and you just want to do it, it's fine, it's great. But when push comes to shove, are you gonna pick that or like Pirates? You should pick Pirates. The other two that I've got my eye on pretty strongly throughout the day are Seven Dwarfs Mine Train. Right now it's sitting at a 25-minute wait, but that one can get relatively long, and so can, weirdly, Astro Orbiter. On All Ears, every day we do a post about what the wait times were like in Disney that day, and I did a little research last night while I was prepping for this video, and I saw that Astro Orbiter at times had a 40-minute wait, which was the longest wait of any of the parks, so, I'm sorry, of any of the attractions in the park, so I want to knock it out while it's got a lower wait. For the record, this is not how I would typically recommend doing the parks. It would be a lot harder if you had strollers and kids and a bunch of people to herd around, to run from Frontierland to Adventureland and then across to Tomorrowland. So, especially right now while the wait times are relatively low, I do recommend kind of going in a circle. Keep your eye on the big attractions. But besides that, for the average person, probably not a great use of your day to just be running around the park. But I'm a crazy person. A lot of people don't realize that Astro Orbiter is even an attraction. They kind of think it's just like part of the decor here in Tomorrowland and they don't know how to get up there, so I will show you. I also want to point out that unfortunately the Tomorrowland Transit Authority People Mover is closed for refurbishment. As of right now, it's closed through Halloween, but we don't know when it will come back. But according to the Disney website, it's not going to come back any sooner than November 1st. The entrance to Astro Orbiter is over here on the back side of the launching pad. What's taking so long are the elevators. You have to get in a literal elevator to get up to the platform. And from what I can tell, they're only putting one party per elevator. So like I will get my own elevator, I think. Thank you. Also, by so long, I mean like 5 minutes. So it really wasn't that long at all, obviously, but. So you're supposed to fit 2 people in here, maybe an adult and a child. I think it'd be very hilarious to try and fit 2 grown adults in here. Somebody should try it, or if somebody has, let me know, because that sounds hilarious.
Younger pilots. Pilots, prepare for liftoff.
Woo! Oh look, Tron. Flying! Alright, this view is awesome.
Pilots.
No, if you can, sir, please stop and exit out to the left. Thank you.
So it took maybe like 5-ish minutes to get up and in the rocket. I was the last party to get loaded into a rocket. I think other parties were just sitting up here waiting for more people to get up here, so that might take a little bit longer. If you were like the first party to get up there and then you had to wait for other parties to go up and down to fill the other rockets. Anyway, now I'm waiting for an elevator to go back down. Overall, Astro Orbiter took like 10 or 15 minutes to do the whole process. If I give Magic Carpets of Aladdin a 2.5, I give that like a 3 or a 3.5, I guess. It's definitely the most thrilling of the Dumbo-style carousel attractions because it kind of angles you and then you're high up, so you kind of get like a little more whipped around action. It's still not a must-do for me, but it's fun, and I think your kids will like it. And if you haven't done it in a while, the view is great. Had to make a pit stop for the good stuff. Haven't had coffee yet today. I'm headed over to the Tomorrowland Speedway now. It's got a 15-minute wait, which isn't very long, but I'm gonna try and knock out a couple outdoor attractions right now because it is the middle of the summer, and if you know anything about Florida, it's hurricane season during the summer. It's August right now, so it will likely rain and thunderstorm for a little bit this afternoon. The weather said it was supposed to, so I'm gonna try and knock out a couple outdoor attractions. That's also why I've been saving some big indoor attractions like Space Mountain, Haunted Mansion, Peter Pan's Flight, because if it starts raining a little bit later, that's when I can knock all of those out. All right, looks like it's actually a 10-minute wait, but the line's out here. So here I go, gonna get my spot. Here we go! I'm already terrible at this, but I'm also trying not to really touch the steering wheel, even though I just put hand sanitizer on. Here we go! Hey-oh, oh no. Okay, all right. Yeah! I am not good at this. Speedway, for me, a grown human who can drive an actual car, better than that, thank goodness. It's like a 3 probably, but for a little kid who can't drive a car yet but could drive these, it's probably like the highlight of their thing. My nephews were obsessed with it. One thing to kind of keep in mind as you're going through the parks is that they clean the ride vehicles every 2 hours. So it just turned 11 o'clock, which means park opened at 9, so that means they're cleaning, which means they will clean every single ride vehicle and send all of those cars, elephants, mine cars, teacups, whatever it is, they'll send them through once without anybody on it. So I just saw some mine train cars with nobody on it. I saw them cleaning at the teacups. Barnstormer has a posted 5-minute wait. This is your kid coaster. This is the perfect first roller coaster for your littles. 35-inch height requirement. And let's go see Goofy. It took maybe 5 minutes to get up here, just about 5 minutes. I talked to one of the casters. They said they cleaned like right before I got here, so good timing on my part. Barnstormer is truly the perfect first coaster for your kids because it's got a shorter height requirement. Like I said, 35 inches. The next highest one is Seven Dwarfs Mine Train at 38. It is just the right length. Like if your kid loves it, you'll get to go again if you want, especially right now. It's so short, you could go again and again. And if your kid hates it, it's over before they know what happened. I'm gonna give the Barnstormer a 3. Again, if I was a little kid, this would be maybe my favorite ride. Dumbo has a 5-minute wait. Here we go. The interactive playground queue area isn't open right now, but you wouldn't really have any time to play there anyway. Friendly reminder, there are hand sanitizer machines at the beginning and end of every attraction. I also have some on my backpack in case they're running out or there's a line there. They said I could pick any Dumbo I want, and I have a favorite Dumbo. I don't know if anybody else has a favorite Dumbo, but I see it. I will knock a child down if they try to get in it. It's the Clemson Dumbo, because it's orange and purple. Isn't it cute? Okay. Dumbo. Another 5. It's a classic. Hi! Dumbo, another hard classic. You gotta ride Dumbo. You gotta take your kids on Dumbo. Did they even come to the Magic Kingdom if they didn't ride Dumbo? I don't think so. I will go ahead and knock off the teacups because it doesn't have a long line and it's another outdoor one, so I want to make sure I get that one done. And then I think I'll kind of just start bopping through Fantasyland minus Mine Train. 10-minute posted wait. Will do it. It does not look like it's gonna be 10 minutes. It looks like there's only 3 or 4 parties ahead of me, so I should be in the next tea party. Here we go! This is too fast. Oh no, I've made a mistake. Why do I keep spinning it? Oh no! Any attraction where I'm touching things, I am like, please give me all the hand sanitizer. Some of the Disney hand sanitizer is like sticky and it makes your hands feel like the rubber cement, like when you used to put rubber cement on your hands as a kid and then like peel it off. Oof, traffic jam. So I like to have my own because I don't like that. All right, teacups. I mean, for nostalgia's sake, I think it has to get a 5 too. It may get like a 4.5, knowing that like Dumbo or Haunted Mansion or Pirates of the Caribbean or Splash Mountain are also getting 5, but like just like Dumbo, you have to ride the teacups. It's a must. At least your kids will love it because they can spin you really fast and then just don't eat right before. The carousel, it's so pretty. I do love a carousel. It's so simple and so classic and such a delight that I'm excited to pick a horse and ride it. There is one horse I like to get on this attraction. It's got a gold ribbon in its tail. Let's see if we can find her. Where are you? Where are you? Wait, did they? Oh, there it is. Okay, the one with the gold ribbon in its tail. That's Cinderella's horse. So, if possible, I like to get that one. I actually haven't ridden the carousel since they reopened, and I was very curious how they're doing it, but what I think is happening based on observing is if you look down at the bottom, there are big number blocks, and it looks like they're sending each party to one of those numbers, but they're only doing every other one. So like there's people in 3, there's not people in 4, there's people in 5, there's not people in 6. Look, There's Cinderella's horse, but she's in a row they're not seating. How upsetting. Now I get to pick a horse out of all these beauties. I like that purple one on the end, or this orange one. Those are little Bebe horses. I'm gonna hike myself up onto this bad boy. Meet Fitzgerald, my horse. Prince Charming Regal Carousel actually took like 20 minutes for me to get onto a horse, just because of how long it takes to load. And then people are like, which horse do I want? And they kind of like fiddle around, and it's a little more confusing than other attractions. So still not bad, but that is the longest I've had to wait so far, which is kind of funny. For most people, the carousel is probably like a 3, but for me, I'm probably gonna give it like a 4. I like it more than say the Barnstormer or Magic Carpets of Aladdin. It's just quintessential magic. It's what inspired Disneyland, and it's nostalgic. I'm actually gonna venture on to Liberty Square, where there are 2 rides I need to do, including the last outdoor thing I need to cross off the list besides Mine Train. So it would be good to do that. My timing might actually be really good, or I'm gonna miss it by mere moments and be sad. I need to do Haunted Mansion, of course, which in the app had a posted 15-minute wait. And then I need to do the Liberty Bell Riverboat, which doesn't have a posted wait because it's usually never full, but it does take about 17 to 20 minutes to get all the way around. So I wonder if I can walk really... Oh my gosh, they're pulling it up right now. I missed it by literally seconds, it seems. Let's see if there's a way for me to get on. If not, oh, nope, it's blocked off. All right, so the plan. Let's do Haunted Mansion. That'll take 15 minutes to 20 minutes, and then hopefully by the time I get back, I can do the boat. Where am I going? What an adventure this is. This is actually lovely down here. Got Big Thunder over yonder, but it's moving at a good clip, so hopefully 15 is pretty on target. It's taken about 6 minutes to weave my way back up here. And we are moving, we are grooving, we are spooking. This is the first time I've been on Haunted Mansion since they reopened, since they are using the queue, the virtual interactive queue section. Before they were just routing you the other way, but it's definitely popular enough to warrant this. If you're a Haunted Mansion fan, definitely recommend checking out. I did a whole mansion video with all of the secrets and the backstory and the Imagineering and all the little details to look for and stuff. So if you haven't checked that out yet, definitely do. This attraction has so much cool stuff.
Seated with your hands, arms, feet, and legs in the sun, and watch your children.
Haunted Mansion 1. Oh my god, just kidding. Can you imagine if I said that? I would lose all of you. Haunted Mansion, obviously a hard 5. This is a classic attraction. There's so much Imagineering brilliance in this. There's so much backstory and detail, and it's just plain awesome. And yes, it should very much be on your must-dos. This is one of, if not the most beloved attraction in Disney parks worldwide. So, yeah. Also, it was like 16 or 17 minutes from getting in line to getting in my Doom Buggy, so that was right on track. But it's already, I looked in the app and it had gone up to 30, so good timing. The boat is here. Am I gonna get on the boat this time? I don't know. Let's see. Oh, it looks like it. There's people waiting to get on. Let me join you, fine folks. Let's go on a boat adventure. Take a relaxing cruise on the rivers of America. So there's dots everywhere. That's how they're separating you. They're kind of encouraging you to stand on a dot. I'm gonna find one with a view. Liberty Bell Riverboat. It's probably like a 2. It's a scenic tour of Frontierland. You can see some stuff that you can't see otherwise, like different views of Big Thunder or Haunted Mansion, or like some statues of Native Americans. So it's relaxing if you are just looking for some time to kill, want to sit. The family next to me was actually doing their mobile order and discussing what they wanted for lunch. And I was like, that was kind of fun. Like a nice thing to do, because you're going to stand around and do that anyway. Might as well do it with a view and a little breeze from the boat. But definitely not a must do for most. Just talked to a cast member. He said that Small World, actually, he thinks it's more like maybe 10 or 15 instead of 20. So I'm gonna go ahead and get in line and get that song stuck in my head, friends. It is 1 o'clock, so they have started the cleaning process. But I think they're still loading boats, like they're cleaning or sanitizing like every other, so that they can still load people. So it's not loading as fast as it would, but I like that they are still being able to load people. Even with them cleaning and only loading every other boat, it took like 15 minutes for me to get on that, which is better than the posted 20. But I just looked in the app and it's back up to 35, so good timing again. My guess that is the delay from when they were cleaning. It's just now showing in the app. But it's a Small World, you know it. 5 stars. It's a classic. It's an absolute classic. It's quintessential magical Disney. You must. The Mini Adventures of Winnie the Pooh. I think this attraction is so darn cute, but I love the Winnie the Pooh characters. None of the interactive stuff is happening, which is part of the reason this queue looks so long, because they kind of had to route you around all the interactive stuff.
Come bounce with me.
Okay.
This is just great, doesn't it?
Mini Adventures of Winnie the Pooh. I didn't even wait 10 minutes, so that was excellent. Yeah, 5 stars for me. I love Winnie the Pooh. I think that is such a cute attraction. You bounce with Tigger and you float on the water, and it's super, super cute, especially for your little ones and your Winnie the Pooh fans. I think it's adorable. Wait time check-in. Splash is up to 45, so that's definitely one you want to do early if that is on your list. Seven Doors Mine Train sit pretty at 35. Of the things I've got to do left, Space was at 15, Buzz was at 20, which is kind of surprising, and Carousel of Progress was at 10, Little Mermaid is at 10, Peter Pan's Flight's at 25. Oh man, it's changed since I looked at the app 3 minutes ago. It's now got a 5-minute wait. We will happily take it, even though that means I'm moments closer to a nightmare.
What do you call them? Those human thingies that make you not a fish.
You want thingamabobs? I got 20.
Under the Sea Journey to Little Mermaid. For me, well, it's a 1. There's Ursula. No, I'm just kidding. It's probably a 4. It's not as nostalgic or as quintessential to me as like Winnie the Pooh or Peter Pan's Flight or Dumbo, but it is a really well done dark ride. And despite my fear, the Ursula animatronic is awesome. And the music's great. Who doesn't love the Little Mermaid soundtrack? So it was probably, 5-6 minutes to get on. So another one check. Now it's off to Tomorrowland. It looks like people just left the theater, which makes me think they're going to be loading it soon, which would make my timing impeccable for this one. So I'm going to see if that's true and do Carousel of Progress before I do the other 2 attractions left in this land, because I don't want to be standing here waiting to get in the show if I don't have to. Only certain rows are open, and they're asking you to sit in these certain seats that they have marked. I'm going as far as down to the end as I can so I can get out quicker.
Wow, so that's little Egypt doing the hoochie coochie, eh, Dad?
Isn't she a knockout? She's the star of the new World's Fair in St. Louis, and
jazz music is the cat's meow.
And there's been ads in the paper for months for a movie starring Al Jolson. Happens, you'll always have that torch you can carry for him.
Father.
Down, Rover. Jim, Rover appreciates your joke.
He follows his dream with mind and heart.
Carousel of Progress for my history buffs, for my Walt Disney fans, 5. For the average guest, a 4. I like it. I think it's amazing. I think it's wonderful. Walt Disney himself worked on it. But for most people, it's probably like a 3 or a 4. It's a great break from the from the heat with the air conditioning. It's about 20 minutes though. So, Great Big Beautiful Tomorrow. Great song also. All right, Buzz Lightyear Space Ranger spin has dropped to 10 minutes. It had been 20 for a very long time, so happy to see it dropped a little bit. So I'm gonna go see my main man.
Watch your step and touch.
Buzz Lightyear Space Ranger spin, check. I think it was probably closer to 5, maybe 7 minutes than 10. I love that attraction. I love any of the competitive attractions, so for me, it's probably, I want to give it a 5 because Buzz is in it, but it's more like a 4. If you get to do it, it's great, it's fun, your kids are going to like it. It's, again, a competitive game. But if you have limited time and you have to choose like Space Mountain or Splash Mountain or Big Thunder Mountain Railroad or Pirates or Haunted Mansion over Buzz, then I'm sorry, pal. I'd probably to tell you to do something else, so I will say it's a 4. Speaking of Space Mountain, that's where we're headed.
Not meet the minimum height requirement may not ride. Be sure to supervise children at all times. And remember that passengers in wheelchairs must...
So I've walked without stopping up to this point. Now just waiting to see which side of the rocket ship track I get sent to. It took like 5 minutes to get here. Hello, beautiful spaceship. Space Mountain, amazing. My favorite of the mountains at Magic Kingdom. 5 stars all the way from me. A must do in my opinion if you are a fan of roller coasters. I love it so much. What a great attraction. It makes me giggle every single time. The park closes at 7, so I have 4 more hours. I have 2 more rides to do, Peter Pan's Flight and Seven Dwarfs Mine Train, but they're both sitting at 35 minutes. And even if I did those both right now, that would take, let's say, an hour-ish. I still have 3 hours left to do the other things. So I'm gonna get to do some of the other stuff. So my theory is, why not go do some of those other shows and stuff? Start knocking those off the list and hope that Peter Pan and Mine Train drop as the day goes on. Don't forget too that you can get into a queue right before it closes. So even if Mine Train has a 30-minute wait at 6:55, I could still get in line. So the only Mine Train question mark is the weather, honestly. Hall of Presidents is about a 25-minute show, so I definitely didn't want to be on the end of that, or I didn't want to go in like when one had just started and wait here for 25 minutes. But they said the next one's going to start in 5 minutes, which seems pretty good to me. quick question. Does anyone know if Daveed Diggs is in it? Is Daveed Diggs in this? Not him. No. Daveed Diggs, you know. Wasn't quite 5 minutes and the theater's opened. The one thing I will say that kind of bums me out about Hall of Presidents right now is that you're supposed to stand on those dots while you're waiting, and so you're not really supposed to move around, and there's some really cool stuff in the lobby. There are presidential historic artifacts. There's like pocket watches and china and things that date back all the way to George Washington.
77 years ago, our fathers brought forth on this continent a new nation.
It is an idea with a proud history. Ladies and gentlemen, the presidents of the United States of America.
The awesome moment when all the presidents show up, it's like, that's incredible. But besides that, it's definitely not a must-do for most. It's nice to be in the air conditioning for a little bit, but we'll go with the 3. There's like 200 steps on this bad boy. Swiss Family Treehouse, 2. Definitely not a must-do. If you've got kids, you want to make them burn some energy off, have them run up and down the steps, but don't trip. Don't get hurt and then say I said to do that. I saw in the app that Mine Train was down to 25, which is actually the lowest I've seen it all day. Okay, so I talked to a cast member at Mine Train, and they're just coming up from a downtime, so they actually have a little bit longer than 25-minute wait. So I'm gonna go do Philhar. Hopefully this little rain shower will go away, and then after that I'll check on the wait time for Mine Train. Okay, so Philhar was gonna be 15 minutes, she said, which, sorry, that's too long for Philhar. So I'm gonna go back. I saw in My Disney Experience that the Country Bears is fixed, so I'm gonna go see when their next showtime is and try and do the Country Bears. The things I'm worried about are like the Country Bears and the Tiki Room, because they are shows and they're like 10 to 15 minutes long. So that's like a big chunk of time in theory. So it was gonna be 10 minutes till the Country Bears. So I'm gonna try and go to Tom Sawyer Island. I'm not gonna like do much there. Where do I go? Oh, right here. I'm just gonna ride the raft over and back, I guess, so I can say I touched it. Find a green spot. Here I go. Found one. Welcome to Tom Sawyer Island. I've actually never been to Tom Sawyer Island, fun fact about me. So I'm gonna do the fastest lap ever. Oh, the mines. Ooh, oh, a bridge. Oh, where are we going? Oh, no, this is dark. I'm not loving. What's that? What is, this is a nightmare. Ooh. Oh my gosh, I remember this from the movie Tom and Huck. Y'all remember that movie? Jonathan Taylor Thomas? This is so dark and scary in here. Harper's Mill. Oh, a cave. Oh my gosh. This is so dark. Okay, this is so scary. Wow, that was terrifying. I'm gonna go across this here barrel bridge, and then I think that's enough exploring. Whoa, what a nightmare. This is an island of terror, truly. Except for if I was a child, I'd be having so much fun. But as an adult, I'm terrified. So there are other parts, I think, to explore, other trails, other caverns and things. Sometimes when it's really busy, They will have, like at Christmas in the past, they've got a quick service here and Polly's that sells some sandwiches and snacky stuff. But I think I got terrified in the cave and I did the barrel bridge. So I think that is enough to check Tom Sawyer Island off this list. But yeah, for a kid, this would be like so much fun. Let them run around, explore. This would be great. Cast member said these boats come about every 1 to 3 minutes or so. Right now they're putting 3 parties on them. They've got green dots on the ground and there's 3 of them. But they just keep alternating, flip-flopping between the 2 different boats. So you shouldn't have to wait too long. If you do want to come to Tom Sawyer Island though, keep in mind it usually closes a little bit earlier than the rest of the park. So make sure to check in the My Disney Experience app what the hours are. Tom Sawyer Island, I will give it a 3. I think if you're a little kid, it's probably higher. But I wouldn't tell you to go over there unless you wanted to like explore a little bit, burn off a little steam or check it out. But definitely not a must do for me. Well, look at this. We got old Liver Lips and Big Al. Hey, but guys, I'm gonna go see your show. Hi, Big Al. I'm gonna go see your show now. Thank you. Tiki time. Ooh, 4 minutes till showtime. Perfect. Country Bears for me, don't yell. It's just not my favorite. I know it's a classic. I know it's iconic. If you've never done it, you should do it. It's one of the last things Walt Disney worked on or saw sketches of. Mark Davis, the main Imagineer behind it. Probably my favorite of the classic Imagineers, so definitely check it out if you never have. But for me, if I'm gonna sit and do a stage show, it's probably gonna be the Tiki Room or PhilharMagic, and that one's just not my personal favorite, but I know a lot of people love it. It's iconic.
Oh, buenos dias, señorita. My siestas are getting shorter and shorter. Oh, look at all the people. Ole, ole, it's showtime.
Tweet, 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 tweet.
Tiki Room, I will give a 3 since I gave Country Bears a 2. Tiki Room is my favorite probably of the like sit-down shows that you can do in the Magic Kingdom. It's the first show that ever used audio animatronics, the one in Disneyland, and it's just fun and the music is great and I enjoy it myself. On a really busy day, I wouldn't tell you to do that over something else. However, it usually doesn't have too long of a wait, and especially right now when it's so hot out and there's not long lines for a lot of stuff, it's a great little break. So I do enjoy the Tiki Room. So it's about 5 o'clock right now. It like just turned 5 o'clock, which means I have 2 hours left. I had 2 more shows. One more show, 2 more rides, and I wasn't initially gonna do this, but I'm gonna add it onto the list because apparently I'm insane. Sorcerers of the Magic Kingdom. It's that interactive game, and I kind of am gonna do it as a bonus, I guess, or to make it 28 things, because technically it's open, so I should. I don't know. I kind of did Wilderness Explorers in the Animal Kingdom Challenge, so I guess this is the equivalent of that. Also, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I played it the other day for a different video that's coming about all the games and stuff, and you can get new cards every time you come, and honestly, I kind of just want new cards. I kind of like this game. If you want to play for Sorcerers of the Magic Kingdom, come here to the Sorcerers of the Fire Station. Hello! I'm just picking up new cards if I can. Awesome, thank you. And you can play it forever. You can get new cards every day. That's what I'm gonna do. All right, I am starting in Fantasyland. I requested that, which you can do if there's one you haven't played before or something like that. You can request a certain villain or a certain land. And I requested Fantasyland because besides this game, everything else I have to do, PhilharMagic, Peter Pan's Flight, and Seven Dwarfs Mine Train are all in Fantasyland. Might as well make my life a little easier, right? But something I learned just now that is very important if you're a Sorcerers fan, it doesn't matter if you have multiple pieces of media, so multiple Magic Bands or cards. So your game is only saved on that Magic Band or that card, whatever the piece of media is. So when I played before, I had my yellow Magic Band on. And when I tapped it, he said, "You don't have a game yet." And I said, but I do, and because I have a pink magic band on today. And he explained that the different magic bands have different games. So if you want to keep playing the same game, make sure you bring the same magic band or card or whatever you use back. One thing I do love right now is that you can walk through the castle. Normally during the day, the Castle Stage Show Mickey's Royal Friendship Fair is happening, so you can't walk through there. But it's nice that you can walk through. It's a little magical.
No,
Nope.
you're at the wrong portal.
I'm a
Pete.
fail. I'm like Joey Tribbiani from Friends. I gotta get into the map. Okay, there's the castle. There's the castle. Over here. So if you're unfamiliar with this game, like I said, I'm playing it for a different video. Like I'll go more in detail, but it's an interactive game all around the Magic Kingdom where you are battling the Disney villains with these cool collectible cards.
Oh, good timing, sorcerer. Here's the deal. You capture the crystal of the Magic Kingdom, and I give you a get out of the underworld free card. What do you think?
Tiberius.
Oh no!
But she captured Flora and Fauna.
Oh no.
We've got to save them.
Will do.
From taking over.
Quite the to-do list, Meriwether. I'm in a hurry. Okay, go to the swirl.
Then we break them out.
Which card should I use? Let's use Monstro. Hee 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 hee. Hee 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 hee. Okay, Maleficent can wait a second because I'm gonna go to PhilharMagic now. Hopefully I'll get into the show that's gonna start in a few minutes. For the 3D glasses, I'm assuming it's like other shows where they have them kind of like in little groups of 1 or 2 or 3, and you're just supposed to touch however many you need. But these are always cleaned, even before the pandemic. These were always cleaned and only worn by one person. They were all sent at the after use to be cleaned and sterilized and everything, so you don't need to worry about those. No one else has worn them yet. I believe now they're going to direct me to a dot to wait on. Just me. Oh, and there's my dot. All right.
All right, everyone. Put on your opera glasses because it's time to present Maestro Mickey Mouse. A wild time.
PhilharMagic, I give it a 3. It's cute. It's a 3D show. It's got a lot of great music to it. It's another great spot. Cool down, get some AC. Your kids will enjoy it because of the characters, and again, great music. Lion King, Little Mermaid, Aladdin, Beauty and the Beast. Lots of fun. So check that one off. While I was in there though, I had a minor panic attack because all the outdoor attractions closed because there must be weather in the area. And now that I'm out here, it's sprinkling a little. So I was kind of like, is Mine Train gonna come back up? It's back up. I'm gonna go check the wait time because I'm kind of like, I should just commit to getting in line so I can get it done because Peter Pan's the only attraction I've left. And then I also want to finish my Sorcerer's game, but the weather doesn't matter for that. All right, it has a posted 30-minute wait. I'm gonna talk to these fine cast members to make sure that's true. Hello. Would you say 30 minutes is an accurate guess on the wait?
I would say it's anywhere from 20 to 30 minutes.
Okay,
right now.
cool. All right, 20 to 30 minutes. I will take it. It actually took just about 20 minutes to get right here, so I had very good timing on that one as well. And here we go. right, Seven Doors Mine Train, 5 stars. I forget how fun that ride is, and then I get on it, and every time I'm giggling. I love that the cars go like this. It is such a delight. I think it's a great addition to the coasters at Magic Kingdom, and especially the fact that right now you can ride it probably in 30 minutes or less. Definitely a must-do. Great attraction. So much fun. And I love that it's like part dark ride, part roller coaster. It's great. All right, I am going to finish my battle against Maleficent in the Sorcerers of the Magic Kingdom because I want to end on a bang.
We'll need to split up and search the castle to find Maleficent. Into my trap.
Oh, she's double crossing him.
Shall we welcome our unexpected visitor?
What a evil.
Quickly, show the
I did it.
damn sorcerer. You showed her.
Unfortunately, the sorcerer and good fairies have proven a bigger inconvenience than expected. You fools! No!
I just love happy endings.
I am a champion. I defeated Maleficent. Sorcerers of the Magic Kingdom. It's actually very hard to give a score because as someone who has the pleasure of coming to the parks a lot and being a frequent visitor, I think it's something really fun that you can like do to mix things up, maybe something you haven't done before. I'm super competitive and love games and everything, so I like it for that. But if you're a first-time visitor or you only have one day in the Magic Kingdom, this isn't something I'd put as like a top priority. But what I do really like about it is that, as you saw, I played half of a round before a few attractions and then half of a round after. You can do rounds in other lands. There's multiple villains in each land. So it's really like as much or as little as you want. And plus the cards are fun and collectible. So I guess I would give it like a 3 or a 4 maybe. Like it is really, really fun. And the cards are cute and they're a fun take home. So definitely something I think is fun. Recommend it, but not over actual attractions. So hopefully that makes sense. And again, we've got another video with more info coming your way. All right, friends. Here we are. The final attraction. Peter Pan's Flight. A classic. An opening day marvel. Usually one of the most popular rides and longest lines in all of Disney World. One of the hardest fast passes to get. 20-minute wait right now. Let's go to Neverland. So far I am moving briskly at the queue, through. We're headed to the Darling's house. Still no one in sight. Poor Nana. Poor father! Every time. There's literally no one in the Darlings room right now. Tinkerbell? Y'all, I think we are ending this insane day with a walk-on Peter Pan's Flight. Pixie dust. Peter Pan's Flight, a hard 5, a must-do, quintessential, magical, nostalgic. What is more Disney than flying to Neverland with Peter Pan and Tinkerbell? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. An absolute must-do. Used to have a crazy long line all the time. Used to be one of the hardest fast passes, and now you can walk on it. So, what a perfect way to end the day. Well, friends, that is a wrap on my Magic Kingdom Challenge video. Can you do it all in the Magic Kingdom right now without Fast Pass and limited hours? Turns out, a little faith, trust, and pixie dust, you sure can. With 20 minutes to spare, I did every single open attraction in the Magic Kingdom today, 28 in total. Classics like the Triple Mountain Challenge, Seven Doors Mine Train, Haunted Mansion, Pirates of the Caribbean, Peter Pan's Flight. I also got to play Sorcerers of the Magic Kingdom, and we saw every show that's open right now at the Magic Kingdom. What a day it was. Let me know what your favorite thing to do in the Magic Kingdom is, and I definitely think if you choose to come to Disney World right now, you will be able to get a lot done. The wait times are short enough. Watch those wait times in the My Disney Experience app, watch the weather, and I think you'll be able to do all of your favorites and then some at the Magic Kingdom right now. So, in the meantime, friends, make sure to rate, review, subscribe to our channel, follow us on Instagram at allearsnet, and until next time, y'all, I'm Molly, and it has been so magical. I need a snack.
Want to see more of my videos? Click over here. Want to subscribe? You can do that right here. And also, ring that notification bell to make sure you get instantly notified anytime we post a new video. Thanks for following. See you real soon.